A quick PSA before we move on to the content of this video. A lot of you have been asking me about the bandage on my face and my ear, and all I can say is I went to the dermatologist. Make sure you're wearing your sunscreen. Sun damage to skin is a real thing, so take care of it now. On to the regular programming. Today we're talking about getting the results that you want. And we call those desired results. And we're going to backwards plan. This is what it looks like. Our results are down here, and they manifest based on our actions. Actions determine the results that we're going to get. So if we're going to have desired results, we have to identify the desired actions to make sure that we are feeding the system with the right actions to support the results that we want. Now, emotions. Emotions are fundamentally overpowering and playing a huge role in determining the actions and behaviors that we perform. Thoughts up here, the prefrontal cortex, all of the cerebral activity, all of that cognitive function that's going on, big interaction between how we're feeling and what we're thinking, and what we're thinking and how we're feeling. So there's a lot going on here, and then all of this energy going into our actions. This is why I support the idea of the meta moment, where we're taking a pause. We're training our brain to pause. We have this feeling that's come up before we act, before the behavior ensues, the emotion. Meta moment, manage, understand that emotion, and have it work for us in positive ways so we're still enacting and performing these actions and behaviors that serve us toward the results that we want. Missing from this picture, not the baseball glove. I'll put that down. It's probably a distraction. Missing from the picture is this whole system here lives and functions within the circumstances and the environment that we're in. So we have to backwards plan. If we want certain desired results, we want to get the right actions, we've got to manage all of this, and we realize that this is all affected by the environment that we're in. And when I talk about environment, I want you to be thinking about a couple of things. We have our physical environment, that physical space that we're in. We have an emotional environment, that head space, that emotional space that we're in, and how important all of that is to influencing the behaviors and the actions, and then obviously the results. When we think about our physical environment, think about the actual space you're in. Is it conducive to generating the actions that are going to bring the results that you want? Are you someone who can sit in bed and work and be really productive? Not me. If I'm sitting in bed, I'm going to be more prone to napping than being successful. So I need to choose my space very carefully. I need to close my door. Maybe there's a dog in the house who is whining and you're drawn to needing to take care of the dog. Maybe you have a workspace at the office that is super social. It's surrounded by these people. You really love the people. There's a lot of chit chat about activities and fun things and things you love to do. And you have great conversations with these people, but it doesn't lead to nailing the actions that are going to bring the results that you want. So we have to constantly be controlling our environment and the circumstances of our life. When I make that statement, I want to bring your attention to the word controlling. We also have to be realistic. There's certain things we can control and certain things we cannot, right? Stating the obvious, the weather. The weather's going to do what the weather does, but we can make choices within that circumstance that best support our ability to act and behave in a way that serves us toward our desired results. We need to make really conscious decisions about managing our environment. Who is in the environment? What is in the environment? Where are we located? Is it a space that's conducive to the actions and behaviors that we desire to get those desired results. Emotional environment. How are we taking care of ourselves emotionally, managing our emotions to manifest the actions, to bring about those actions and behaviors that are going to serve us best in getting the desired results. Working backwards from desired results, we need desired actions. We need to regulate the emotions to manage the emotional environment. We need to regulate all of the circumstances and aspects of our physical environment to the best of our ability. Focus on what you can control. Let go of what you cannot control. Respond to what you cannot control by making decisions about the things that you can control. So that's my advice for you today. In order to get these desired results, you've got to manage your environment, physical environment and emotional environment, to manifest the results that you want by performing the actions that matter. If you want to talk more about this, please, I've been responding to your emails and I really appreciate it. Contact me, Chris Little, at chrislittlecoaching.com. I look forward to having more conversations with folks, and good luck. Let me know how all of this is going.